Oh, uh, uh. Oh, oh shit. Oh my, oh god damn it. Alright, sorry. Didn't hear you come in. My bad. Well, since you're already here, pull up a chair. I'm gonna tell you guys a story, whether you like it or not. It's one of my favorite tales about Ant and Death. Great couple of dudes I've known them for a while. And this is a story that I'm pretty sure you're gonna dig as soon as I can find it. As soon as I can find it. Oh, it's not. Here we go. Okay, here we go. It all begins on a cold morning.
Death? Okay guys, I think he fell asleep, but no worries. Big Ant's got this. You see, during Christmas time, it's all about the spread of love and joy. Unfortunately, someone was being a very naughty boy. Death didn't believe in the idea of Christmas time. In fact, if you heard me speaking now, he'd hate every single rhyme. But Ant was determined to spread the holiday cheer, despite all the times Death had called him a queer. It started with a small tree to get in the mood, but that was no reason for Death to be rude. Here's the part of the day when it came to hanging stockings. Ant was so thrilled he could not stop talking. You can fit gadgets and knickknacks and candy inside. Hell, you can even put your weed to hide. But if you're a bad boy, you're destined for coal in your stocking. But that did not stop Death from his cruel mocking. He spit a loogie inside of Ant's sock. He was so appalled that he had shit out a rock. 'Twas a lovely time of year for the holiday queer, but all Death wanted was a freaking beer. Ant tried showing him how to gift wrap a box, but Death wasn't having it and told him to suck cocks. This wasn't ending well, no, not one bit. Death was fixing to throw a fit. While Ant was waiting for the wrapping to begin, little did he know that Death would turn into Negan. Oh my. Ant remained persistent to spread his festive side. Death could tell he wasn't gonna let this slide. Ant got him a sweater that he had knitted himself, so he can blend in with the elf on the shelf. He begged and he pleaded for Death to join in, and Death already knew he'd regret caving in. And oh yes, he sure did regret this choice. Next time he should walk away instead of speaking his voice. Oh joy, it's now time for some cookies. I'd say it's even more fun than playing some hooky. And Ant even made a dessert of his own, and was hoping that Death would be nice and throw him a bone. A perfect addition for this Christmas ride, but unfortunately for Ant, he ended up getting pied. Despite being victimized, Ant had kept a positive vibe. He was writing a list so he can get Death on a bribe. People say Christmas is all about love, but for Ant, it's all about gifts, even shampoo from Dove. Included on the list was not only products for hair, he asked for toys and games and even a gaming chair. Let's hope Death sees this and caves into his wishes. Maybe he'll even throw in some naughty bitches. Ant was so excited to pass on his list, but due to bad timing, Death was taking a shit. But that didn't stop him from being persistent. This is exactly why Death prefers to keep his distance. Oh shit, Death knew what this was. He knew only Ant would bother him at this time just cuz. But he wanted to humor him just for shits and gigs. He couldn't wait to finish up in there so he can go pop him in the lid. What's this we got here for the holiday queer? Some movies, some games, some Keystone beer? In your dreams, Ant, said an outraged Death. I ain't getting you squat, so don't hold your breath. Oh boy, it's time for Christmas gift exchanging. Hopefully after this, Death won't be complaining. Ant was so stoked in giving Death his gift. This was better than last year's birthday gift album of Taylor Swift. It came to a huge surprise though when Ant revealed Death's axe. It was Death's weapon of choice as a matter of fact. But then Death realized he had no gift for Ant. Death had to think quickly before Ant had a rant. What's he up to now, you have to wonder. He's gonna have to dig way deep down under. On a side note, Ant had thought that present was worth every cent. But that's a whole different story for another time. Now let's get back to the present. Oh Death, come on, really? You had one job. He's gonna think you're such a holiday hog. How could you not get a Christmas gift for Ant? Hell, he would have even been happy with a new pair of pants. If that's what I think you have, you can forget it now, you dick. Ant will never fall for that crappy present. This next scene's gonna make me sick. Well, this will be a train wreck. I hope y'all are prepared. After Ant chews his ass out, Death will be running scared. After the heartfelt gift that he had got for Death, all Ant got was a plastic toy chest. So of course Ant would be upset, as he should be too. Death made a dickhead choice that made him feel blue. Ant stormed off and left Death in the dust. It seemed this Christmas was turning into a huge bust. Christmas is ruined and turned into despair. You can use a knife to cut the high tension in the air. You wouldn't think a Scrooge like Death would have sympathy for anyone, but Death realized a lot after drowning himself in bourbon. It was at this moment the Christmas spirit had hit him. His cold heart then was filled with passion all the way to the brim. Something had to be done for the sake of Christmas fun. The entire time living together, Ant never got a cent out of this dude. If you ask me, this jackass is just plain rude. But once, maybe, just once, Death could have a change of heart. It was now his turn to do something on his part. Maybe the greatest gifts of all are more than just money well spent. Perhaps this Christmas would be saved with a little heartfelt rent. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Where am I? Okay, you're still here. Alright, well, how'd you like the story? Because it's still one of my personal favorites, you know what I mean? So, that's the end of this book, though. That's the end of this story. That's the end of this chapter of an Ant and Death life right here. And I hope you enjoyed it just as much as me. And I just want to say, get the living fuck out of my place. See? I can rhyme too. That's what I do. Okay, but seriously, you gotta get out of here though. No. Please? Please?